Alright, so this is going to be another card sorting episode. So we got these out, we just brought all the cards out essentially. So we had the Pokemon cards, and then we had the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then a whole bunch of Magic cards, and then we had even more Magic cards, even though we sold a whole bunch of Magic cards. And then I think there's more cards in there too. More cards in my room, more cards everywhere. So let's clean these out. We gotta get these cards out from the bottom. We can't get them out from over here. Well, unless we move this, if we clear off the table or something. Not sure. We have to move these things. So all these things that we threw up here, we could throw them back over here or something. We have the Dragon Ball sketchbook, and then the play mats for the games. Those could sit right there for now. We play mats and everything. And then some empty boxes. So what do we do with the empty box? We're going to have to put the empty boxes underneath the table or something. And then the Neverwinter Nights, the collector's edition, and some posters and another play mat. These could go somewhere. So we could just start another Magic pile or something. So those could go sit on top of the Magic the Gathering. And then these should be empty boxes. If they're not empty boxes, then we could do something with them. So I'm not sure. We'll just neatly stack these ones here for now. Yeah, that'll work. If we just move all the empty boxes there, then we could take them out later anyways. But they were all over here because that's a good place to put them. Because they don't really weigh anything, and then they're just going to take up space. So stack them up as high as you can up to the ceiling until you reach the ceiling, and then the ceiling will hold everything together. If everything is just sandwiched between the ground and the ceiling. Right, so now we can start another row. So these boxes, they're really good for holding cards. Smaller boxes. And then we got these two over here. So these were behind all these. We should organize everything. So now we have another box to add. And then another box. So eventually we're going to know how many boxes we have all together. I think some of them are missing the inside piece because we also use them for holding other things besides cards. Now we put that box together. And then there's going to be a whole bunch of 1,000 count boxes, isn't there? So this box is empty. Well, I'm not too sure. Some of them could have a few things in them, but now where do you put these empty boxes? So we have to be able to pull those out over there somehow. So we could put empty boxes. We'll just throw empty boxes right there for now. The empty bigger boxes like these ones. So if you ever need to put cards in a box, we have a whole bunch of those. Oh, and then here's all the 1,000 count boxes. There's gonna be a whole bunch of 1,000 count boxes. Yeah, just because we had them and then we were selling them for $1 each, and then people were like, I'll give you 50 cents. I'm like, sorry, no, I don't know. I paid $1 for them. I don't want to lose 50 cents. I mean, usually they're like $1.50 or $2 or something like that. So there's people at their crazy prices. They don't want to pay anything above what cost is. I think that's what it is. They want to pay a less than cost. Whenever they're buying Pokemon packs, they always come in. I'm like, hello, yes, I'm selling Pokemon packs for $4 a pack. Usually they're $6 at Walmart. And they're like, I'll give you $2 a pack. I'm like, holy jeez, I don't know. I paid $3.33. I can't even make 60 cents off of a Pokemon pack. So we stopped selling Pokemon packs. People don't want to pay more than $2 a pack. It's just ridiculous. So don't even bother with those. I don't know how they get cheaper. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the distributor charges insanely high prices or something, and everybody else gets insanely cheap prices from some unknown source that I don't even know about. I don't even know. Where do you guys get your cheap $2 packs from? So So now we made some more room, so we just threw these over here. We're gonna have to sort them, but we don't know if we need all those dust blasters. I mean, maybe some of them are empty. We just bought a bunch of them just because we're cleaning things at the store all the time. Oh yeah, the video game system, that's right. You would open up the video game system, and then you'd blow all the dust buster in it, and then it would get all the dust out. So it's just like compressed air, essentially. That's exactly what it is. Pretty soon we'll almost get rid of these 1,000 count boxes. We got a whole bunch of them. If we ever want to sell like a lot of like 1,000 cards, we could just throw them in these boxes. There's another empty box on top. There we go. So if we get through all the empty boxes, we'll eventually get to the boxes that have stuff in them, like this one. So these were just magic cards. I'm pretty sure we know they're all magic cards. So we just have to make room to try to get them out there. And then those binders are gonna collapse. So the problem is that these were holding up the binders, right? As soon as we take these out, the binders are gonna fall over. More problems with collecting things. So that should hold it for now anyway. So more Magic the Gathering cards. So there's gonna be some older Magic the Gathering cards too, I think. I think I mostly kept my older ones, that's it. I don't know why. Could just burn every single one of them. Nobody would care. So then here's even more Magic cards. These would be boxes full of Magic cards. I'm gonna have to hopefully try to get them out. Maybe we'll just put down the camera so we don't kill ourselves. So there we go. Now we have all that space back again. All those boxes are out. So now we have every box of cards accounted for. Oh, actually, we haven't been back here for so long. I had no idea there'd be a Sega Dreamcast back here. Actually, so this Sega Dreamcast has probably been here for over 10 years or something. Maybe not that long. I don't know how long it's been here. Everything's just been down here for like 10 or 20 years in this basement, and then we're just uncovering everything. It's the mountains, so a bunch of older cool cards with the older borders, and then some foreign cards, and I guess we still had tokens left. And then here was just some other random cards. Accumulated knowledge, that's also a ridiculous card, right? Draw a card, then draw cards equal to the number of accumulated knowledge cards in all graveyards. That's an also absolutely insane blue draw card, right? So you draw one card, and then it draws two, and then it draws three, and then it draws four, and it's an instant spell for 2 mana. Crazy blue cards everywhere. And then just another box of more Magic the Gathering cards. So these ones probably wouldn't be worth too much then, actually. These ones, because I know we got rid of a lot of the Scars and Mirrodin block. A whole bunch of the commons were worthless, actually. Seems like everything we got. I think the last set was just like Legions up to, I don't know, some older sets. We didn't have any newer sets. So now the Magic the Gathering is out. So now what do you do for the rest of the episode? I'm not too sure. Could bring the cards from my room, I guess. There was like 3 boxes in my room. Oh, and then these cards over here too. So how are we going to get to those? We could pull them out quick. I'm not sure what's underneath them, but we'll pull them out and then look at those. Alright, so we got those 2 boxes out. So I know one of them was Pokemon. So we had the Caterpiece. This would be the evolution set, so newer sets. And then there's a whole bunch of older sets in here too. There's going to be tons of different sets of Pokemon. Whole bunch of cards. 8 something. There's probably foil cards too or something. I don't know why it says. Those are just dividers then. There's no actual cards inside those. So another box of Pokemon cards. And then Just a box of Cardfight Vanguard cards, so we could sort those too. We did already mostly sort all the Cardfight Vanguard. Everything's sorted, everything's in binders over there. So you can just put the one Cardfight Vanguard box over by the other Cardfight Vanguard to hold in the binders. Or we'll have to find some way it's kind of angled in there. Maybe that'll work if we angle it like that or something. And then we could pull them out easier. So then the Pokemon box should go with the other Pokemon cards. So there we go. Now we have 4 boxes of Pokemon. Oh, 4.5 boxes. I thought there was another box like that of Pokemon somewhere. I should just move this sketchbook sideways. I don't want to ruin the play mats. So we got a Magics and Pokemon. Let's just check these, make sure these are all empty or something. So got a empty card box. Got another empty card box. We don't put the dividers in, so we can store our video games like that, right? So you can store like 40 video games per flat. So it's really good for storing video games too. That's why they're like that. And then here, just some more empty small deck boxes, and then more stuff to probably recycle. And then the bottom of the Yu-Gi-Oh box, and then the Hellgate London instruction manual. So that game's really good. I think I played it like 6 months ago. Maybe I should play it again. That game's pretty cool. It's made by the creators of Diablo 2. So it's actually a good game. Not the creators of Diablo 3. No, not those guys. Actual creators of Diablo 2. Yes, those guys. Completely different developer team. Diablo 2 development team was ridiculous. Diablo 3 development teams just, I don't even know. I don't know what they're thinking. Simplify everything. Simplify everything. You could go kill, loot, go kill, loot. You don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about crafting or anything. Even Diablo 2 had endgame crafting where you just take the things and you try to craft your orange items or try to find super sick rare items. And then Diablo 3, it's like go find your green set. Go find your green set. That's the game. Without your green set, you don't do anything. So now we got some more empty boxes set up. Get a triangle. So if these are all empty, then we could clear off the table. These we could throw in the back with the other ones. And the drums, not sure what we could do with those. These were, yeah, playmats, I guess. Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of them had playmats in them. And then these are just empty. So eventually we're gonna have the table cleared off too. And here's some smaller boxes. We're looking for smaller boxes to put over here with these ones. So 400 count boxes. And then these. So it's really good to organize these because we don't even know what we have anymore. We always forget and then we come back to it later and then we remember what we have. There we go. So now this is getting cleaned off. So we know we have a whole bunch of 1,000 count boxes. Oh, we also have a whole bunch of 1,000 count boxes that aren't constructed yet. So we have a bunch of unconstructed ones. Actually, if we deconstruct all of these, then we could save some space that way if they're just all in their normal form. And then more of these empty boxes, it looks like. So where are we going to store these ones? We don't have any space over here. Start storing them here, I guess. This will be the empty box storage. And then we'll have this table cleaned off. Then we'll be able to throw out something we don't need or actually figure out what we have back here. And then the final empty box. Okay. Another 400 count box. And then is this just a lid? Yes, now we have a lid because we're probably needing lids. We're probably missing a lid on a box somewhere. Oh, and then the Pac-Man. So we have the instruction manual for this too. We had 2 of them, and then we sold 1 of them. So we only have 1 left. The original, the game Okay, cool. So the Pac-Man Midway arcade machine from some year. Something like that. There we go. Yes. Cool. So we're finding things we haven't seen for so long. There's probably more random things. Looks over here. It looks pretty clean. I can just throw this up here. Then we have some bags. Oh, the posters. Oh, and then there's another box over there. So later I could figure out what's in the box. But for now, that's going to make this thing fall over. So we need to move these Yu-Gi-Oh! Collector things. I'm not sure where we're going to store these things. We just bought like a case of them. And then we opened one box and then that was it. And then nobody watched the videos. Well, it's because it was a terrible box opening. So we don't open boxes anymore. We just keep them sealed. If you open them, then they're not factory sealed anymore. But when you do open them, you get the experience of actually opening card packs. So maybe there is something to it. So I think we had like 11 left plus the other one. So where do we store these? We can just put them here, I guess. Maybe there's room for empty boxes up here. A whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Kaba collection. So maybe we'll probably make this one about the same length, because they're not as long as the other ones, because we're not as much to go through. Although we could have probably just recorded taking out the boxes, but it's already been like 16 minutes already. So it would have been a longer than 33-minute video. A whole bunch of legendary Kaiba collections. So every single card is a foil in these packs. We just got one more, and then one more up here, and then when all the collection boxes are gone. So there was a lot of them, right? You get a 12 in a case. So Yugi Lebi Legendary Collection Kaba. And then just some random video games. So now what do we do with these? Now we actually have a table to sort cards on. Yeah, if we just throw these in one of the empty boxes and get the cards off of the table. And we've got some random Magic the Gathering cards. I don't know if we... I don't even know. So we have a Nintendo Game Boy Color backpack, so we probably should keep that for something. So we'll keep the Nintendo Game Boy Color backpack, and then these video games and DVDs and movies and stuff. There, we can just put them here for now, and then we can sort them. And then we're gonna have like no room for ourselves, right? The Yu-Gi-Oh! Game and Trading Card Catalog 2007 price guide, more than 4,000 cards. So I picked those up because there was a good price on them. So we got 5 of them. They have all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in them, so I could use them to see which cards I'm missing from my collection. So what are we gonna do with this thing? So all this is just pretty much cardboard, and then there's just cards over there. So I guess I could just finish cleaning out the table, because that thing's gonna fall over. And then yeah, we got a whole bunch of cards. Maybe we'll just go to the room and get those 3 boxes down here, so all the cards are together. Alright, so we found a few more things in the room. We just brought them all down here so they're together. So some more top loaders. And we found some more top loaders. We're just bringing all the top loaders down here from the room so all the cards are together. And then some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and then some sleeves, deck sleeves. So that's all those. And then some Pokemon cards. So a whole bunch of pages of Pokemon. So we could move those here and then sort those later. Looks like a whole bunch of foil cards. Where's the Pokemon? Not sure where all these went. Maybe right there. We'll just put them there for now, I guess, until we find where the Pokemon went. It's gone. Yeah, I'll have to find them. And then there's just literally all foil Magic the Gathering cards. There's some pretty decent ones, like Tango Bloom, although I think there's a better version of Tango Bloom, so Tango Bloom's not even worth anything. These are all of the foils that weren't worth anything then. Maybe some of those, and then maybe something in the boxes. And I found 2 more empty boxes here. And we found a whole bunch of hockey cards. Cool, because we don't have too many hockey cards. And, oh, and then there's a random Digimon cards here too, right? Digimon. So it's also a whole bunch of Digimon cards. There's even foils of Digimon. So a whole bunch of random cards you get traded in. I think someone brought these in. Oh, okay, and then Pokemon cards too. So whole random things in here. Hockey cards, World of Warcraft cards, Naruto or something. Is that VS system? UFC and Naruto cards. So a whole bunch of random things from a whole bunch of random games. And then hockey cards. And then maybe some more expensive ones, and then a whole bunch of okay, some more Digimon, some more Pokemon, so some more random everything. So maybe this is just my old box or something. Not sure. A whole bunch of random things. Yeah, actually we're always buying random cards for some reason. So there we go. We got what's in that box? There's a whole bunch of random card games. And this is just all Yu-Gi-Oh! So it could just be the more expensive Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Like the $2 ones, like Polymorph, I think I've seen. Yeah, Polymerization, so you need a whole bunch of them, so we got a whole bunch. And then Secret Barrel, and then a Mask of Restrict, and then the Rescue Cat. We got a whole bunch of Rescue Cats, I think. Yeah, we did have a whole bunch of Rescue Cats. There's a whole bunch of random Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And then the last box, I think, was just Pokemon. No, it wasn't. Okay, it was just Dot Hack. Yeah, the Dot Hack enemy game, because we bought like 10 booster boxes of Dot Hack, and then we bought a whole bunch of starter decks, and then we opened them, and then we played them, and then we had them all bindered up and displayed nicely, and then they were taking up space, so we took them out of the binders, and we put them in here, so eventually. Oh, and then there was the Mega Man. Yeah, because Mega Man had a trading card game too as well, so we picked up a whole bunch of Mega Man trading cards. So there's the actual characters then. Windman. Yeah, so it's just Dot Hack cards. Oh, there's Digimon cards here too, so both of these boxes would just be random cards. Dual Masters. Oh, Dual Masters, Digimon. World of Warcraft or UFS. Yeah, UFS. So a few random things, and then a whole bunch of foil cards, because foil cards are always cool. So we should find some way to display all these cards too. So there we go. I think we still have some more cards, but I think this is enough. So we got all these cards out. Now we could sort them or something. We could clean off the table. But then we should clean off the floor. Now, I don't know, we should move a bunch over somewhere, figure out how to make some room, because we need room to actually sort the cards, because if you look, we don't actually have room, right? We can't sort cards in that little space, and I don't want to sit there on the table sorting cards. So maybe we will sit on the table, but also we have all of these binders that got covered up because it was clean. We were able to get back here, but then cleaning up the other area, we kind of boxed in all the binders. So there's also a whole bunch of binders way back there, and then there's more cards up here, and then there's sealed booster boxes of Chaotic back there, and then there's more Yu-Gi-Oh cards over there. I think more cards everywhere. I think there's more Pokemon scattered around, more cards all around the house. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some more last Pokemon cards over here. So you can see, you just look around, you'll just find random cards even underneath all those cards. Just this is the card sorting series.